YouTube, what it do, man? It's your boy Josh, back up in the thing with another one. We woke up this morning, it's another beautiful day. All praise to the Most High, man. Let's get it. Hey, y'all, I'm recapping my 2023, some things that I learned, 3 things that I learned in 2023 that I will be carrying with me in 2024, man. And if you guys have anything that y'all learned specifically in your 2023, man, share it with the group. Go ahead, drop it under this video. I want to learn from you. Others probably want to learn from you, I'm pretty sure. Let's all just get each other better. As iron sharpens iron, I just want our 2024 to be better than our 2023. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, let's get into the first tip, or the first thing I learned in 2023. And that is acknowledge the good days. Acknowledge the days of happiness. Acknowledging the positive. You know what I'm saying? Because what I realized that I was doing in 2023 was that I started becoming entitled to happiness, entitled to joy, entitled to the positive things that were happening in my life, not understanding that it was there by the grace of God. You know what I'm saying? There was somebody across the world somewhere that had it way worse than I do, man. And what I tend to focus on doing, and I know a lot of humans do, I think this is in our nature, but we focus on the negative. We focus on the problems. We focus on the issues. We focus on the gaps more than appreciating the progress, appreciating the things that we do have. You know what I'm saying? You could get 99 congratulations, 99 supportive people saying good job, but you will typically focus on that one person that said you were not an awesome person, or that one person that didn't think too highly of you, or that one person that rejected you. You all of a sudden think that has more weight to it than the 99 people that said good job and that you were an awesome person. You know what I'm saying? So I understood that I started taking my days of happiness, or the good things that were in my life, for granted. I'll give you guys a prime example of something that happened in my 2023 at the very, very beginning, was that I was engaged. I had an expectation of getting married. I started feeling like, oh, I'm going to be happy, and I'm going to be this, and I'm going to be that. And excuse me, I'm going to go out there. And so I started taking my relationship for granted, not understanding that it was only there just to be an experience. And when I look back and I reflect over that relationship, or when I did earlier this year, I used to reflect back with anger and just, why did it have to happen that way? And I'm so upset and all this. When all actuality, you know what I'm saying? It's just an experience, man. It was just something that I needed to learn, something I needed to go through, something that was there to build my character, something that was dark that I didn't want to go through, but I had to go through. And some things that you guys need to understand is that the Most High is never going to give you something that you can't handle. He's always going to throw some curveballs. He's going to throw some storms at you, some big storms. And he's throwing that at you so he can build you up and make sure that you are capable of fulfilling the purpose he has called for you. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all will probably look at y'all storm and be like, well, mine is bigger than everybody else's, and my problems is bigger, and nobody ain't got to go through what I'm going through. You know what I mean? But you got to understand that your purpose and your higher calling is probably bigger than what those people got called for them. You know what I'm saying? What they have to look forward at the end is probably does not compare to what you are expected to have at the end. You got to understand that while you're going through the bigger storm, it's probably because you are going to have more responsibility, more impact than any of those people that you are comparing yourself to. Comparing yourself as to why they don't have the dark days and why they don't have to go through what you're going through. And so with that being said, I look back on that experience that when I was with my fiance, or my ex-fiance now, and I used to look back and just be bitter towards it because I started taking those good days and the joy and all that stuff, and I saw other people my age getting married. I started thinking I was entitled to that, thinking that it was supposed to be there. And when it didn't go my way, I was sat there looking sick. I was sat there angry, having to live with my anger, and it probably affected more of my year than it was supposed to. You know what I mean? Understand that when I look back on that relationship, it was hard for me to look and acknowledge that the good times, the point that led up all the way until we wouldn't have gotten as far as we did unless we had some sort of positive impacts, if we had good times, bro, I'm here to tell you that for sure. And so I need to sit back and I need to realize that, bro, I did have a good time. I had a great time with her. You know what I'm saying? We had some good days. You know what I mean? We wouldn't have gotten all the way to that point if we didn't. It wasn't all bad. And yeah, it didn't work the way we thought it was going to work out. But shoot, it was still a good time. And we need to, and if I could, bro, I wish I could be more in the moment of those good times. I keep finding myself wanting to go back and say, oh, I remember when we were in a relationship and it was from this time to that time. You know, I was having a good time. I was enjoying life and et cetera, et cetera. And so with that being said, I don't want you guys to let that go past you. I don't want you guys, oh snap, what's going on? I don't want that to make you, I don't want that to be you. I want you guys to be in the moment. If you guys are in a current state of happiness, and if you guys are currently in a situation where life is going on pretty good, don't start getting entitled to that. Appreciate it for being in your life, because you got to understand that happiness and joy, man, it can go out the window just like that. It could, you know what I'm saying? The brakes could be slammed on it just like that. And so while you are going through those good times, slow down, take it day by day, appreciate the days that you have. Appreciate waking up every single morning. You know what I'm saying? I say it on the intro of my video every single time. We woke up this morning. It's another beautiful day. You know what I'm saying? Literally send gratitude, give gratitude for the things that you do have and the positive things that's going on in your life, because I can assure you that there is somebody across this world somewhere that has it a lot worse than you do and would trade places with you in a heartbeat, dog. Facts. So enjoy and acknowledge the positive things in your life, bro. Leading on to my second tip, bro, stop expecting wins from people. You know what I'm saying? People, what I've realized is that we have no control over them at all. They can do X and they can do Z. What we can't force them to, I don't know, show up for us. They have to show up for us just because they want to. You guys can't put that expectation or put that entitlement onto another person. You guys have to understand that there are going to be people that are going to be in your life, and there's going to be people that leave your life. Appreciate them being in your life today. I'm 26 years old right now, and I'm telling you, everybody that's in my life today is completely different than, or completely new, or did not know me when I was 18. The people that were in my life at 18 are basically not in my life now at 26 years old, 8 years later. And so I say that to you guys and say, man, as I reflect over my year, there have been people that have entered my life. There's been people that exited my life, but it's been there just to give me different experiences, give me different viewpoints. And it's what makes my life the way it is. You know what I'm saying? I know you probably been friends with her, or y'all been best friends for 10 years, bro. But, you know, you can't expect or be entitled for that person to continue to show up to you in 2024, because honestly, they can just say get up and leave, or get up and start acting out of character, or pick somebody else over you, or I don't know what you want to call it. But with that being said, with that knowledge that you know that not everybody that's in your life is going to be in your life forever, and there is going to be an end date, appreciate the days that they are in your life. Focus on the positive impacts they have on your life. Focus on those experiences, being in the moment. That's the common theme that I'm trying to get you guys, is that we can look at what we don't have, look at what's going wrong. You know what I mean? It's real easy to do that. But when we do that, we take the happiness, the good times and all that stuff for granted. And when we reflect and when we go past it, we wish that we were back in there, because we noticed that while we were going through that good time, while we were in that good moment, we weren't really appreciating it for what it was. You know what I'm saying? So don't expect people to give you absolute wins. They're going to come in your life and leave your life. It's a part of life. I'm not the first person who has somebody come in my life and leave my life, and I won't be the last, bro. Neither will you. Understand that that's just a part of life, and that's just a part of the journey. You're going to outgrow some people. Some people may outgrow you. Who knows? Leading on to my third thing that I learned, man. When it comes to expecting wins from people, trying harder sometimes does not mean better results. Trying harder to try to control something that's not in your control is not going to manifest into something greater. So you may see somebody not giving you the energy or giving or reciprocating or meeting the expectation that you have for them. You have to understand that you trying harder, or you forcing them, or you calling them more, or you spending, or you trying to do X, Y, and Z more in hopes of somebody doing something else in return. You cannot live life like that, bro. Trying harder does not mean better results. You cannot like that chick like you more than what she already does, bro. You can't. Texting her more is not going to like her more. Buying her more gifts isn't going to make her like you more. Calling her on the phone, taking her on more dates is not going to get her to like you more. I'm telling you, bro, people are going to treat you how they treat you. You have no control over that. When people want to be around people who they genuinely want to be around, bro, they are going to make time and they are going to do whatever it takes to make sure it happens. I've experienced it. I've experienced on both hands where I've been on a situation where I've had girls flake on me that wasn't trying to mess with me. And I was sitting there wondering why. And I thought the answer was maybe I need to put in more effort, bro. No, chick wasn't just feeling me, bro. Person wasn't just messing with me. Person was, you know what I'm saying? I was on that once a week type thing. They was probably on a once a month type ordeal. You guys got to understand that you can't force somebody to like you even more. They're going to like you as much as they're willing to like you. You got to understand that you can't control that. I don't want you guys trying to do something in hopes of getting something greater. Something that is not in your control whatsoever. And so, guys, those are my 3 things that I learned over in my 2023. The common theme around it is just to take each day at a time. Take it day by day. And if there's something to be thankful for, if there's something to be grateful for, man, let's acknowledge that. Let's appreciate the moment that we're in when we have those times, bro. I was so focused on the things that I didn't have, or focused on trying to get to the next step, that while I was going through it, I didn't appreciate the times where I was happy. And now here I am on the other end of it, wishing I could go back and relive it. And if I could go back and relive it, I would tend to take a deep breath and slow down and just appreciate the day. And, you know what I'm saying? Probably like some of those days, I wouldn't want to go to sleep just so I can extend it a little bit longer. That's how I want you guys to acknowledge those days. When you guys are happy, when you guys are feeling good, man, acknowledge it and understand that it's not entitled to you, and understand that there are going to be some rainy days. There are going to be some stormy days headed your way, but you understand that it's going to be there to get you better. And like I always say, man, let's not focus on things that aren't in our control. Let's not focus on trying to force things and trying to make things that we have zero control over. Let's just be us. Let's just be in the moment and just appreciate each day as it goes by. And so, like I said, if you guys got any tips, any things that you learned in 2023, man, don't hesitate. Go ahead and drop them in the comments right now, dog. If you guys want to book a consultation with me, you guys want to get on a video call, chat with me for an hour, get my perspective on whatever life advice or whatever life situation you may be going through, man, go ahead, book that consultation down below. If you guys just want to reach out to me, say what's up, man, I'm very accessible through Instagram at gi.josh with 2 H's, man. So with that being said, that's all I got for y'all boys. Make sure you like and share the video. I'ma holler at y'all.